Hello everyone, welcome back to SQL Edge, your channel to learn SQL Server step by step and build a strong foundation in data engineering. In today's video, we are going to learn two important SQL keywords, top and distinct. These are the simple but very powerful commands that help us to control and clean our query result. So let's jump right in and see them in action. First, we will talk about the top command in SQL Server. The top command in SQL Server is used to limit the number of rows returned in a query, right? It may be select, update, insert, or delete, or the merge statement as well. For example, if you want to see all the data from the table, how you will write a query is simply you will go to the SSMS and write a query to fetch the data from the table. Let's say I have this employees table, right? I'm talking about one more table here, employees table. And if I want to get all the records from the table, I will simply get the data like this. Select star from table. Or let's say I have one more database called AdventureWorks database. From that database, I want to select the data from the human resource table called employees. So if I select star from, I will get all the records from the table. Approximate 290 records are there into this table, and I'm getting all the records here, right? So select star command is used to get all the records into the table. But what if you don't want all the records? You want to see some sample set of data like 10 records, 20 records, 40 records like that. So the top command is used to limit the result of the query in terms of number or in terms of percentage of the result from the database, right? It selects results limits to the top from the n numbers of the data from ordered rows, or we can say top percentage as well. This is the basic syntax we'll be having for the top command. Select top, then we will be writing the expression and we'll be using the query. Select top percent order by is an optional. We have not seen order by, so we will see that in the next video session. This is the syntax we'll be having for top command, right? So we use this top command to limit the results. That is what we have learned. Let's see. I have this database here. I have this table here. I'm going to create a new table called employee. It is having 4 columns like employee ID, employee name, department, and salary. I want to insert some record here. I'm going to insert around 8 records here. We can see 8 rows are affected. To show all the records, what we will use, we will use select star from employee. Now, if I run the select star from the employee, I will be getting all the 8 records, right? So using top command, I don't want to all the records. I want to see only the top 2 records from the table. So what is the syntax? Select top n. N is nothing but we can say the number of record, or we can have the percentage as well, right? So we will use, let's say I want to see only the top 5 records. I can use select top 5 from the employees table. So what it will do, it will give you only the 5 records from the top from the employees table, right? So this is how we can use the top command. Let's say I want to see the only one column, not all the data from the table. I want to see only the top 2 employees. So I can write top 2 instead of star. I will write the employee name, right? So in this way, what I will get top 2 employees from the table, right? So this is how we can write the top command. I have the 2 queries. I'm running those together, right? First query, return all the employees from the table. Second query, it will return only the first 5 records. This is useful when we just want to preview the data, right? You just want to see the sample data, right? Then we have the second command called distinct. For the today's demo, we'll be using the distinct command. Distinct clause or distinct command, it selects only the different value which eliminates the duplicate record from the result sets, right? So we can have multiple values or multiple fields in a table which will be having a repeated value. Let's say we will be having an employee table. In that employee table, we have the name of the department. So there may be thousands of employees who will be working in the same department, right? So if you want to see the unique name of the departments from the employee table, we can use the distinct clause. Distinct is used to remove the duplicate values from the given result set. When you want to see only the unique entries in a column, we use distinct, and in that case distinct will be your best friend in a SQL commands. Right, so this is the basic syntax we'll be having. Select distinct column name from table name. Right, so this is the very basic syntax for the distinct command we'll be having. Let me show you the syntax here. Select distinct column name from table name. It returns the value specified about the specified column. We can use order by as well if you want to see. Right, so this is the general syntax. Let's say from the employee table I want to see only the unique employees. I can use distinct record. First I'm running the query to see the various departments in the employee table. When I run this, I will get all the 7 rows from the employees table. But if you see here, IT is repeated, HR is repeated, finance is repeated. So we are having only 3 departments into the department table. So using the distinct command, I can use only the unique records from the column name. Right, so this distinct will be used to identify only the unique records from the table. We can use distinct along with top as well. So let's say if I want to see the distinct record but only the top 10 records, top 10 distinct records or top 2 distinct record, I can use that. We know there are 3 distinct departments we are having, but if I want to see only the top 2 distinct records, I can use distinct top 2 department from employees table. Right, so it will give you only the unique records from the employee table. Right, unique department names from the employee table, and that too only top 2 departments. Right, so this is how we use unique we use the distinct clause to get only the unique records. Right, when we use distinct we will get only the unique department names. So we have seen today's session, we have seen the top command, we have seen the distinct command, and we have seen the combination of top and distinct. Okay, one more demo I just wanted to give with the percentage as well. Right, we have seen here top 2 employees. Let's say I want to see, we are having here 8 records into this table. I want to see the 20%. So what is the 20% of 8? It may be like around 3 or something, right? 2 or something. So top 20, we need to mention percent keyword here. Right, so it will give you the 20% record from the table. Instead of employee name, I will write star here. So it will be giving me 2 records rounded of values. Okay, if I mention this as a 50%, it will give the half records from the table. 50% are 4 records. Total we are having 8. 50% of those 8 will be the 4 records. So this is how we can use the top n or top n percentage as well. Right, so here are some summary points I will explain. Top will be used to limit the number of rows written by the select query or update query or insert query. Distinct will remove the duplicate and give only the unique records, and we can use both together, but the order of execution affects the result using that. Right, so we should always use top command with order by clause that we are going to see in the next demo. Right, so that's all for the today's session on top and distinct in SQL Server. I hope this video helped you clearly understand how to use them in a real-time queries. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to SQL Age, and share it with your friends who are learning SQL. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep growing with SQL Age. Thank you everyone.